If you've been struggling to lose belly fat, I want you to pay close attention to breakfast. A lot of people wake up thinking they're starting their day in a healthy way. But the truth is, the foods most people eat in the morning are setting them up to gain fat, feel hungrier, and crave more sugar all day long. Breakfast can either be your secret weapon for fat loss or the number one thing that sabotages your progress. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 worst breakfast foods that keep you stuck with belly fat. And I'll give you a healthier replacement for each one. By the end, you'll know exactly what to eat in the morning to fuel your body, stabilize your hormones, and finally start losing stubborn fat. But before we get into it, do me a quick favor. If this video helps you out, hit that like button, subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy, and drop a comment telling me your current go-to breakfast. I'll even reply with an easy swap you can use tomorrow morning. All right, let's dive in. The first belly fat trap food is fruit juice. Now, juice is marketed as healthy. You see 100% orange juice on the carton and think you're getting vitamins, antioxidants, and natural goodness. But here's the reality. Juice is basically liquid sugar. When you squeeze fruit into juice, you strip away all the fiber. What's left is fructose that hits your bloodstream fast, spiking insulin and shutting off fat burning. To make matters worse, juice doesn't fill you up. You drink 150 calories of juice, and your hunger doesn't go away, gets worse. If you're serious about fat loss, swap juice for whole fruit paired with protein. An apple with a handful of almonds or berries mixed into Greek yogurt. That combination gives you the same vitamins, plus fiber and protein to slow digestion. Your blood sugar stays stable, cravings drop, and your body actually has a chance to burn fat. The second fat-storing breakfast food is cereal. Cereal is one of the most common morning habits, but it's also one of the worst. Even the so-called healthy cereals marketed as whole grain or fortified with vitamins are still packed with sugar and refined carbs. When you pour a bowl of cereal, you're eating what's essentially candy disguised as breakfast. The high glycemic load sends your blood sugar skyrocketing, which means insulin spikes. And guess what? Fat loss shuts down. Then a couple of hours you crash, feel tired, and crave another hit of sugar or caffeine. That roller coaster keeps belly fat locked in place. Instead, replace cereal with plain rolled oats. Oats are whole grain, high in fiber, and much slower digesting. Add in protein powder, chia seeds, or nuts to balance them out. And you'll have a filling breakfast that fuels your body without wrecking your hormones. Number 3 is flavored yogurt. Yogurt by itself can be a great breakfast food, but the flavored varieties are often worse than a candy bar. Take a look at the label, and you'll see 20, 25, sometimes even 30 grams of sugar in a single cup. That's basically dessert. Eat that in the morning, and you've just set yourself up for an entire day of insulin spikes and energy crashes. The better option is plain Greek yogurt. It's high in protein, has probiotics for your gut, and you can add your own fruit to sweeten it naturally. Throw in some blueberries, raspberries, or even a small drizzle of honey if you need more flavor. This way you get all the benefits without the sugar overload. Number 4 is bagels. Bagels are a breakfast staple in a lot of homes and coffee shops, but they're terrible for fat loss. A single bagel has the same carbs as 3 to 4 slices of white bread. Add cream cheese or butter, and you're eating a calorie bomb of refined carbs and fat with almost no protein. That's a recipe for storing fat, not burning it. The insulin spike from the refined flour combined with all those calories puts your body into storage mode right when you wake up. A smarter option is eggs. Eggs are nutrient-dense, high in protein, and they keep you full for hours. Scramble them, boil them, or make an omelet with veggies. Eggs are a fat loss powerhouse. Number 5 is muffins. Here's the truth. Muffins are just cake with better marketing. The label might say banana or blueberry, but that doesn't make them healthy. Muffins are loaded with sugar, refined flour, and oils that spike calories without filling you up. Eat a muffin for breakfast, and you all feel hungry again an hour later while your body is busy storing fat from the sugar rush. If you want something sweet in the morning, make a smoothie instead. Blend protein powder with unsweetened almond milk, spinach, and frozen berries. It tastes like a treat, but it's packed with protein and fiber to keep you full and burning fat. Let's recap the 5 worst breakfast foods for belly fat: fruit juice, cereal, flavored yogurt, bagels, and muffins. If these are your go-to choices, they're keeping your belly fat stuck. But here's the good news: you don't have to skip breakfast, you just have to swap in smarter options. Whole fruit with protein instead of juice. Oats instead of sugary cereal. Plain Greek yogurt instead of flavored. Eggs instead of bagels. Smoothies instead of muffins. Each one of these swaps pushes your hormones toward fat burning instead of fat storing. Now let's zoom out for a second. Why does breakfast matter so much? Breakfast sets the tone for your hormones all day long. If you start your day with sugar and refined carbs, your insulin stays high for hours, your energy crashes, and you crave more junk later. That's a fat storage recipe. So on the other hand, if you start your day with protein, fiber, and balanced nutrients, you stabilize insulin, reduce cravings, and keep your body in fat-burning mode. The difference between those two mornings is the difference between gaining weight and losing it. So here's your action step. Pick one of the 5 swaps and start tomorrow. Don't try to overhaul your entire routine at once. Just swap juice for whole fruit and protein, or trade cereal for oats. Once that feels normal, add the next swap. Within a few weeks, your breakfast will be completely transformed, and so will your results. And remember this, belly fat isn't just about looks. It's a sign that your hormones are out of balance and your metabolism isn't working efficiently. Fixing your morning habits gives you control over those hormones, which means fat loss becomes predictable instead of frustrating. So stop sabotaging your mornings. Skip the juice, the cereal, the flavored yogurt, the bagels, and the muffins. Choose the smarter swaps, and you'll finally give your body a chance to burn fat instead of store it. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy, and comment below telling me which swap you're going to try first. I'll be reading and replying with extra ideas you can use right away. Fix your mornings, and you'll fix your fat loss. Your belly will get flatter, your energy will rise, and your cravings will disappear. Breakfast is either your biggest obstacle or your biggest weapon. The choice is yours.